Hey guys, so the first thing you're going to need is a bunch of dirty makeup brushes. You're also going to need some small containers to wash the brushes in. Make sure that they're not too deep or this will make washing the brushes harder to do. You'll also need a bunch of towels that you're not using. Hand towels work just fine. You're going to fold two of the towels like I'm doing here. This is going to create an angle for our brushes to dry on, which will make the water run out of the bristles instead of into the brush. Then putting two towels flat on the bottom, you should have something that looks like this. We're going to be setting our brushes on an angle like this so that the water runs out of them. We don't want water to run into the brush because that ruins the glue and causes the bristles to fall out. So we only want to wash the outer 2/3 of the bristles. So I'm going to start with my bigger, fluffier brushes first and my deeper washing bowl. I'm going to put 2 pumps of hand soap into it. This is cheaper than buying brush cleaner, but it takes longer to clean your brushes, so it's up to you which you want to use. Then I'm going to put a little bit of water in it, and then I put a bit too much, sorry, and then just swirl my brush around. Like I said, only the outer 2/3 we want to wash. Just wash it in circular motions, and as you can see, the water is starting to get green. When that happens, you're going to need to add more water. Or what else you can do is wash it with the tap constantly on, with your bowl at an angle, and just swiping your brush from side to side on the rim of the container. You're also going to have to add more soap every so often too to help clean your brush. A good way to tell how clean your brush is to squeeze the water out of the bristles and see how clean the water comes out. You will never fully get your brushes clean this way, but trust me, this helps a lot. Now I'm just showing you another technique by swirling the brush with very minimal water in the container. Now I'm re-squeezing the water out of the bristles and I'm going to go lay this on those towels that we laid out. This is another technique I use where I also have the container on an angle with running water and just swiping my brush back and forth on the very tip of the water, like right where the water meets the container. Now when you have brushes like this that are double-sided, you only ever want to wash one side at a time, let it completely dry, and then wash the other side next time you wash your brushes, or else the water will end up running into the brush on one of the sides because we dry them on an angle. Now this is an angle brush and I'm just stroking it in the same way I would on my face. This helps not to disturb the bristles. And if you want, you can squeeze brushes between a towel before you lay them on these towels to help them dry. So this is what they look like. I leave mine to dry overnight, but even sometimes in the morning they're still wet. So make sure you give enough time for your brushes to dry before you need to use them again. Thanks for watching!